All right, it's Big Al, and that's right, we're back with No Cover TV's podcast. Got another great show for you. We're going to chat with my guest tonight. We're going to check out some tunes. But first, I want to just BS you a little bit first, and I just want to say thanks for stopping by the podcast. I know you're not seeing me on TV and seeing the artist that way, but we did that for a long time. So now it's time to do it on a podcast so we can get it kind of worldwide, hopefully, and get these artists out a little farther than where they're used to being. And it makes me feel good about doing that. So also, I want to thank we have a sponsor. And if you want to be a sponsor, you can contact me at nocovertv@yahoo.com. Again, that's nocovertv@yahoo.com. And our sponsor is Fat Boys Hamburgers on Plainfield Avenue in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Check them out. And tell them Big Al sent you. They got great burgers. I'm telling you, stop down at Fat Boys. You been to Fat Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And it was nicer just 2 blocks away.
Yeah, for sure.
So excellent. So I'm going to cut to the chase. We got a good show. And Jeff Kollnot is in the house. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
It's been a while.
It's been too long, I would say.
Yeah.
Jeff was on the TV show years ago. And if I say years ago, I mean years ago. And do we want to give him a date?
Yeah, last show, I think it was August of 2008. And then before that, I think we did September of 2007, I believe.
You didn't even know the month.
Yeah. I guess I remember.
I remember the very first show very clearly. And I started to kick your crazy ass out of the studio. You are amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Now, I love to fuck with my friends, my bandmates and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You are amazing. I will say amazing. And to tell everybody out there in the podcast land is, I'm a former musician. Yeah, I didn't go with a guitar here and there, but I'll let nobody hear me anymore. But I have my guitars on the wall, and Jeff sees them.
Mm-hmm.
And I warned him. I told him, don't let you come around. You will tear them up, motherfucker. Yeah, the way you shred the guitar and all over is amazing, brother.
Thanks. I've got the disease since I was young, so I'll probably keep doing it as long as I can play. So
yeah. Do we dare say how old you might have been when you started this journey?
Oh, yeah. I was 13.
13.
Back in the mid-90s. So.
The mid-90s, and that's when you got your first guitar?
Yeah, 95.
What was the model?
It was a Fender Duo Sonic, red and white, 2 single coil pickups, 20 frets.
20 frets?
It's kind of similar to some of the stuff Kurt Cobain used to play. Similar looking, but a little bit different.
Okay.
But back in those days, I didn't really know much about guitar tone, and it was pretty good. But I couldn't get like big power chord crunch out of it until I figured out what a humbucking pickup was.
So we all have that music that we have in our heads.
Yeah.
So we want to grab a guitar and emulate what we just heard.
It's like, this sounds electric-ish, but not quite.
Quite. So
yeah,
you 13 years old, you grabbed a guitar and you didn't put it down.
Yeah, no. There's been a few other instruments along the way, but that's been the main one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and when do you feel? What age that you started shredding the way you are now?
I would say I was 16, 17. I was kind of on my way.
Nice. That's quick.
I mean, I put a lot of time into it, pretty much from the get-go. Like it just became a regular thing.
Yeah,
daily for several years.
Yeah. I know there's a friend of mine, Dan, that I make fun of. That I just told him, you spent a lot of time in your bedroom, didn't you? And he said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And, when I think I did a tours too. That's what we did after school. We grabbed our guitars and we just practiced stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, for you non-musicians that are listening, that's kind of how we started as a young age, I guess. We'll start somewhere. Let's talk about the present, man. Yeah. Back then, 2008, 7, whatever, when it was Vacation Farm.
Yeah.
That was in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Great, man.
Yeah. And they were, man, a big chunk of my 20s and some of my 30s, they were the main band. Shortly after we were on, it eventually became Raptor School, and then it was end of 2009, we released a full length and recorded part of another record that never got finished because sometimes life gets in the way. But I would say around went till early 2017. I ended up moving to Colorado for a couple of years, and some of the other guys went with me, and that kind of drummer moved to Florida. The original drummer, Ryan.
All right.
He's really good. He went to Florida, and that maybe someday we'll do it again. But right now, I've just since even like 2013, 2014, I kind of branched out into some other bands as well.
Okay, and not only are you doing other bands after Vacation Farm, you've always been working on solo stuff.
Yeah, more so the last 4 years or so, more specifically. But yes, in the last, good 4 or 5 years now. There's 2 records that I've done with that. Okay. So one's a full length, one's an EP. The EP is close to 30 minutes, so it's it's right on the cusp. But yeah.
Well, how many more are under your belt?
Other band stuff?
No. So let's go band and solo.
Yeah. So my main band that's not solo right now is Flood the Desert, progressive metal band.
We're going to hear that.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We're not going to hear from the newest release. Not that there's anything wrong with the newest release, but it's kind of one of my personal favorites is on the 2015 Redemption release.
Okay.
And we're going to hear some of that. And that band had a chance to open for some nationals, Animals as Leaders. This before I was in the band, they got to open for Testament and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
nice.
Black Dahlia Murder, we played with them once. So we had some good gigging opportunities.
Okay.
None of us ever been quote unquote rock stars per se, like millionaires or anything. Most people don't, but we've had some good shows and made some recordings that I'm really proud of. So.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's why I do what I do.
Exactly.
It's not about already who's signed, who's on the radio. It's about you guys.
For sure.
Because there's a lot of great musicians out there in bands that they're never going to be heard or seen.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. The neighbors. I don't know. But it's just keep doing what you're doing.
And I don't know if we'll have time for this one today, but another band that was more of a straight up power thrash band called Black 8 that was primarily active between 2014 and 2016. They're no longer around. That if they are, it's a totally different lineup. But
okay,
that band went to Colorado with us because, like I said, I went to Colorado, but there's some lineup changes and a lot of people went their own separate ways. But that album band was one I enjoyed for a while, and
nice.
I'm proud of what we did. So.
Okay, well, you definitely should be proud of all the work you've been doing, definitely for over the years. Because, if you did the show, you've been definitely doing this for over 20 years. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The last show we did was about 15, 16 years ago. So
15, 16 years ago.
08, whatever, however many years that is. So 14, 15,
some time ago. Yeah. We were chatting a little bit before we turned on the phones here, and you said that you do possibly have something coming up as far as a possible gig, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. With Flood the Desert, 2/4, February 4th, I'm going to be playing at Mulligan's.
Oh, Mulligan's, yeah, up in Easttown.
Yeah, Cavalcade and, oh, man, it's something Agony. I can't recall the name of the band. It's a death metal band, but, yeah. I got 2 out of 3. So might be Dawn of Agony, I think.
Well, I'm sure if it isn't that, I'm sure there's a band that's going to take that name or has that name.
Yeah, for sure.
And that, I love all my metal bands out there, all you guys. That's why I don't have any hair. So it's great, The song, do you have anything loaded up right now from Flood the Desert there?
Only on the compact disc if you want to do it that
Let's
way.
pop that in because you had pointed that song on, and he's popping that disc in right now. And like I said, Jeff has been around for a long time jamming. We're talking about the bands he's bound with, and of course the solo stuff he does. He's an awesome guitar player. He shreds the shit out of the guitar. And quite like a lot of you, your metal bands are awesome, and I do the show for all of you, not just your metal bands, but for all musicians and artists out there. Again, get a hold of me at No Cover TV at, not that old one, No Cover TV at yahoo.com. And we'll set up some dates. And if you want to sponsor, we'll talk about that. But Jeff's ready, so let's listen to some tunes here. Okay, let's see. Track 6. What, do you have it on that or no? Let's see here. Because I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Let's just, it's in the wrong mode. That's what we're at. See, we got, there we go. We're trying to work out this new CD player. So, all right, let's go. It's reading. All right, Jeff, I think we might be in business. Let's see if we can go ahead and find the track we want here. Yeah, you said 6?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what are we on? 2? That's it.
That's 3. There you go.
All right, we're getting there.
Almost. One more. There we
go.
And
we got. Well, it looks like you're reading the whole thing. Yeah. All right, we're gonna find out what's going on here. Oh my!
There we go.
Now, what song is this?
This is track 2.
This is track 2, but we want to skip that, don't we? Now, you see how hard that stuff is, people? That is amazing.
All right, that's one. Keep going. One more. And one more. Here we go.
All right, we're on it, people. Take a listen to this. All right, let me hit the button. Let us know what you think. Very nice.
Cool.
Crank it up, people. Come on.
It's about 5 minutes-ish. You don't have to play all of it.
I love watching you.
Cool.
Let alone hearing you. You want to tell me a little bit about this song?
Yeah, instrumental track, full instrumental. Zach Flora, the bass player, he was the primary songwriter. I came in and kind of I wasn't the first guitar player in this band, so I kind of took him the blueprint of what the first guy did, and then I kind of did my own thing with it. Like I wrote my own solo and stuff like that. And,
right.
This part coming up right here, I use a sustainer, infinite sustainer on guitar, so it just goes as long as you hold the fret down.
Oh, hell no. Oh, we just ruined it there, yeah. But you were sustaining.
Yeah.
You were sustaining. I had to move the CD player.
Lost the battery power there on the sustainer.
It wants to read the CD. But anyway, we're going to get back to the sustainer.
That's fine.
But if we don't get back to it, tell them what you were doing.
Oh, yeah. So, there it is. And actually, you can hear an organ in the background, and I play that part as well.
So you're throwing a lot of parts into yourself on this.
Yeah, a fair amount.
Yeah. Okay, great.
And like I said before, I took keyboard lessons in middle school shortly after I started playing guitar. So that's one of the other instruments that's kind of going on.
Okay. Now, drums?
Oh, not drums though.
Can we mention who's doing that?
This record, it was Jeremy Hyde. He now plays in a band called Intransient. Which is another kind of a progressive metal band too. That's kind of some of those guys are from Lansing, so they don't always necessarily play around here, but
gotcha.
Kind of more of a mid Michigan kind of act. You know?
Well, thank you for propping.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We want to give a shout out to everybody we can out there that's
Right.
doing this.
Mhm.
We're going to keep listening. This is really cool.
Cool.
I like your transitions there.
Cool.
Yeah. You're going, you're really hitting it hard, getting up on those leads, up that fret.
Yeah.
Coming back down, back up. Then you want to pull this.
What's that?
Then you want to do this. You want to climb right up the scale. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Get back into the main riff.
Yes. All right. Now, I'm going to just turn it down a little bit. We'll keep it going here, but I wanted to hear that change over there because I would say a lot of bands, but from you go up, down the chords, and then you hit your highs. I see you're a man. You're all over the board.
Yeah.
And you put it together to where it's fucking guitar singing, man.
Sweet. Yeah.
I don't know how to put it because it's just, it's good. It's fucking great, man.
I like it to be anyway.
I hope so. I'm proud of you.
Oh, nice.
Shit. So at the least,
we're nearing the end.
I don't care. This is great stuff, and that's what it's about. People is your music. And Jeff here, long time runner, man. Been playing guitar as I don't know. I wouldn't even know how. Can you count how many songs you have under your belt? From over 20 years now.
I mean, just songs or records or just
everything you shredded around. What can you give a number on?
Oh, I mean, I've probably written it at least 50 or 60 with cover songs,
right.
Over 100 probably. I don't know.
Over 100.
Well, I mean, we're counting covers and originals, I'd have to count them, but
let's say it's within probably a couple hundred.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff, I was playing some cover bands for a while.
Yeah.
Just learned a lot of stuff.
I'm always curious to know and stuff like that.
I played in a 90s cover band in about 2011, and we had about 30 or 40 songs,
All right. Cool.
So there's probably a couple hundred, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. 50 or 60 originals for sure.
Nice. Now,
even more.
Now, you're doing the band here and stuff. Something you want?
Oh, I only stopped this one.
Will you stop this one?
Yeah. Right. We're moving on to the next thing there.
All right, good deal. Stop that. And while we're doing that, but I was going to ask you there, are you coming up? You've got this out. This was 2015 you put this out.
Yeah, that's correct.
Would you have an expectation on you might put another one out possibly?
Oh, yeah. We actually put out one last summer.
You put one out last summer?
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, Where the Red Poppies Grow, and I don't know if we. I was just kind of playing my favorite song from that band. But,
okay.
But there is more recent stuff. That
all right.
We could, if we really wanted to, we could hook up my phone. But there's other stuff going on too.
Can people find?
Yeah.
The
they
band
can find Redemption, and they can find Where the Red Poppies Grow on Bandcamp.
On Bandcamp,
yeah.
And it's Flood the Desert for and check that out on Bandcamp.
Yep. And if you go to shows, there's physical copies still available too.
And the show again, do we know where it is in date possibly, or
it's 2 Fort Mulligans.
Mulligans
coming up a couple weeks here.
Couple weeks, okay. Yeah. So if you're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, check out Jeffrey Kollnot at Mulligans.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. and rock. Be playing to rock the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put on a hell of a show.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the first show you came out with a helmet, the Roman helmet, I think it was. Yeah. And you opened it up and you didn't stop. I didn't know what to do. You guys just tear the studio up, man. That was great.
Yeah.
So, I got some general questions I kind of write down and look at sometimes because I'm getting a little older, can't remember. I got all these voices in my head telling me things.
Yeah,
I'm danger. So we covered a few things in here, but starting out is hard. Getting to where you are, I'm sure. Obstacles in music.
Yeah. Obstacles in music. A lot of them are keeping for bands. Keeping everybody's got their own different personality. They got their own life events.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes even if people are getting along well, you have somebody will have a family illness to deal with, or somebody will move, or
True.
Just a lot of different circumstances floating around that can be hard to manage.
That can be, definitely. So those are some obstacles you have met. I'm sure others out there are met the same obstacles and stuff like that. And that follows with the next question. It's kind of, do you see the ups and downs of the music business and stuff and what's going on? What do you think? You were on the show in 2008, and again, from that, let's go back to that time to this time. What do you think? The ups and downs?
I guess some of the ups would be if you got a little bit of know-how, it's easier to kind of record your own stuff. It's easier to say release to a digital distributor, and then they'll put all your stuff on like all the streaming services and stuff like that. Downs, it's kind of similar to what was starting then, where it's even more so pronounced now, where nobody. Well, I mean, they buy vinyl, but CDs are kind of out. They're still available, but they're kind of on. They're kind of what vinyl used to be.
The physical thing is not.
And a lot of people make money through shows and merch, and that's definitely been the case with bands I've been in. You don't necessarily. I mean, you sell records at shows, but you make most of your money off of merchandise.
Yeah,
if you want, if that's what you're in it for, you're gonna. Hopefully, you can be a touring act and make some income that way.
But. Exactly, but and I'll even say the ups and downs I've seen because I've kind of done it all with bookings and stuff, managing stuff, and I can see where my job's gone.
Yeah,
I don't even know. You guys don't need me anymore. Maybe to help out with this part, but I don't know. Maybe you're a very smart gentleman, and you probably know about what was it, ChatGPT?
I just heard about it. I don't know much about it yet.
Well, fuck around with it.
Okay.
If you people have heard about ChatGPT, Big Al's heard about it a while ago, and I'm fucking with it. And I'm a smart guy, just like you are. Asking some intelligent questions, you will get some pretty cool shit. And I did it for you I did one for you. I can't access it right now, but I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to read it to you when I'm done with this. Well, it was real cool. It came back for me. And what I asked it to do for me, I'll give you kind of the gist of what I said. This is ChatGPT. This is AI. This is artificial intelligence.
I knew it was an AI, but I didn't know much.
Artificial intelligence. That's what's it's going to hurt us or it's going to help us. And in this way, it can help us a lot for the musicians and artists because I typed in very simple. My name is Jeffrey Kollnot. I'm a heavy metal rock guitarist. I played in a band Vacation Farm and others. I've been doing a solo career. Please write me a short cover letter.
Oh, okay.
Hit a button. Well, you'd be amazed what it wrote for you.
Probably. I have no idea.
What it wrote for you was something that you would probably definitely want to print up and pass out.
Okay.
Very professional. I wrote in quite a few. I used to have to type up my own damn contracts, all this stuff and that stuff. I could easily ask this thing to do it, and it's going to come up with every legal way, professional form. It scares the shit out of me. Okay. Fucking robot's doing my job, man.
I've seen a lot of the AI art, which I found interesting.
I haven't even tried that yet.
I've just seen what people have been posting on Facebook, just they'll take old photos that they have of people and then say, okay, make this photo look a little bit sci-fi, and then it does that. Yeah,
Bizarre shit.
yeah.
You know, we can go off music. We can talk aliens and fucked up shit, you know. Because oh man, because yeah, artificial intelligence, it can be good for us or it can hurt us. Use it for good, all right? Don't ask us some stupid fucking questions, all right? Because you don't know who's monitoring it. All right?
Yeah.
And I push the buttons already. So, yeah, let's get back to Jeff's music and stuff like that. Do you want to hook this up one more song we want to try and listen to?
Yeah, we'll do some from my latest solo release. We'll
suck around. Yeah. All right, good deal. We're going to hear this. Is going to plug his phone and we're going to aux this and we're going to see how we do here. And is this still Flood the Desert or something?
No, this is a solo project. It's
solo project.
Yeah, the Captain Kollnot stuff.
Kollnot. I love that.
Yeah.
So you can check him out when he's playing, especially by himself here.
Yeah, so this one is this record. I hired session vocalist. He sings in Into Eternity. He's like he's a touring act, Stu Block, you know, very traditional metal singer type dude.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. But this song is the record's called Future Human, by the way, and this song is actually a tribute to my favorite horror movie, Pumpkinhead.
It's called Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, Demon of Retribution is this one. And,
Demon of
Retribution.
I can't say big words.
And I'm ready to hit record. Play it when you guys are ready to
listen. Let me make sure I'm figuring the volume. Let's turn this up to 10, 11. What the hell? Let's turn the mic a little bit towards. All right, let's hit the button. See who
all right.
Let's go. Oh, it's playing. Hell yes. All right. Now, this is Jeff's solo stuff, right?
Yep.
Let's take a listen. No, I'm still here, folks. I don't want to say anything. I got to hear this.
Cool.
Nice. I'm here a little old school playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did play bass on this record as well.
Okay. The drums are something else.
Yeah.
Quite a few transitions and crossovers.
Yeah, there's another little middle section coming up where it changed it up a little bit.
Okay. How long did it take you to write?
What's that?
How long did it take you to write this?
Oh, I'd say some of the stuff was already written before. This song, for instance, had versions of it for quite a few years, and I kept refining it. And I would just say I gradually wrote and recorded it over the course of a year and a half, and kind of recorded and paid for it at my own pace.
Okay.
And one of these songs is a David Bowie cover, so I obviously didn't write that. But, no, but
okay. Year and a half.
I mean, like so I took my time with it.
Well, definitely. You want to make it sound the way you want it to sound.
Yeah.
You want to fill every part.
Yeah, some riffs have been sitting around for a long time. You just had the other parts fit in with them yet, and so
Okay.
So it was kind of done in little pieces until it fit them all together.
All right. Now, who's doing the recording?
Dude by the name of Ryan May.
Ryan May.
He's got a home studio based out of Sparta. I used to work with him at an audiobook company. We were both audio engineers at that place, and Brilliance Publishing, if anybody's curious. But he doesn't record too many bands anymore. He mostly focuses on the audiobooks, but he was recording for a number of years quite a few bands, local bands, a lot of Muskegon bands.
Okay. Nice.
And he actually did the drums, but the funny thing about him, some people might not realize, but he actually programmed them digitally, so he didn't actually physically play them. They're programmed.
Programmed, but you can't tell.
A lot of people couldn't tell. A few drummers could, but
Yeah, you get a
few drummers. I heard a couple. That sounds like a little too perfect. Yeah, it is.
Well, it seems like you got the speed kick going and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean you can do that. It's just very hard to keep that consistent.
Just think the drummer's dying.
Yeah.
His foot. This is great. That was amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. So, it looks like you got quite a few of them on your phone there.
Oh yeah, I mean there's quite a few.
Yeah. Now, any of that solo stuff people can have access?
Oh yeah, that what we just heard, the Future Human EP, you can get that on. It doesn't have a physical release, but you can get it on all the major streamers: Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, Bandcamp as well.
And is that under Captain Kollnot or is that?
Yeah.
So Captain, is it Cap or Captain? No, Captain Kollnot.
Yeah,
you got the local download. You don't have download. You probably just push play sometimes on some.
Oh
sites.
yeah, you can Bandcamp. What that does, I'm not familiar. Right? It'll give you like 3 free listens, and they'll say, "Okay, if you want to keep streaming, you gotta buy it." Which I kind of like that because I actually made some sales that way.
Good job.
But otherwise, it's streaming, which I don't. Part of the problem with the current model is you got to have like thousands of streams to make a few cents, which I guess that is what it is. But that's part of the beast, what the industry is. But otherwise, I'm just glad it's out there, and I've had some reviews and press for it, so that's been fun.
Nice, brother.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. That is good to hear because I haven't seen you so long or talked to you for other than just Facebook guys and whatever, But we're at 33 minutes. We're gonna still shoot the shit a minute, but I want to thank you, Jeff, for coming over at the table,
sure, man. Yeah.
Cover TV table. It's a little different than being in the studio, isn't it?
Yeah. The studio is fun though.
Yeah, the studio's real fun. I just let you guys off your leashes and you go wild.
Yeah.
And it's a lot has changed. I want to give props to the Community Media Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where No Cover TV was based out of. We had a lot of fun over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, No Cover TV ran from 2003 to 2013. Before that, it was Big L's World in the 90s, and we did some really weird and crazy stuff back then. I don't know if you saw the show back then at all, but...
I saw some... It was actually... it was No Cover TV. Well, no, it wasn't No Cover TV. But I saw Billy Bob on... I don't think it was your program, but he just said his own show.
LT Bob, Billy Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tim is his name. Tim was... wow.
I just remember the Billy Bob part. I enjoyed that.
Well, he's going to be on the show, actually. LT Mont Billy Bob is going to be on the show. We'll chat about him for a sec. LT Mont Billy Bob goes way back. And just a little hint, He used to be the singer of my band.
Oh, I did not know that.
Back 85 to 97.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, don't tell anybody that, but LT is going to
Okay.
be the shit. Oh, God, I don't even want to let him on because you know what he's about and how he acts. Do you think I dare put him on this? I'll probably lose everybody.
Maybe.
No, I'll probably gain him.
Yeah, you will probably.
Yeah. But we'll see about that. But Jeff, this is great, brother. I want you to keep pushing hard. I mean, future endeavors. What's going on? You just I know you're going to keep doing solo shit.
Yeah. While we're talking about that, I just started recording. Well, last week I just started recording the next one with the same dude. I don't know if I'm going to do all the vocals session this time because it's going to be a full length album.
Okay.
And I don't know if, but some of the vocals I might have hired done. I might do some of them myself. My voice has kind of changed over the years, which I'm happy about. But
okay.
Yeah, I started that. Flood the Desert's still going.
Good, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even mention this, but I play with an Iron Maiden tribute called Revelations, and we play it occasionally.
Oh, that's cool.
Done one show with a Megadeth tribute in Saginaw. That was some months back. But so I'm kind of back in 2016, 2015. I kind of started doing tribute band stuff as well.
Wow, and that's just
and that we don't, those bands don't always practice all the time. We learn the songs to the CD. If everybody's good enough to show up and play because they've been practicing with the CD, that's the goal. But
well, you guys are seasoned players, so you pretty much probably are spot on when you get together.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And
you wipe the rust off.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? You saying that is that versatility. You're not just taking on one thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I diversified my portfolio. So.
And I would advise every artist out there to do that. And I am seeing that with the people that have been sticking around for quite a few years. And I would say the bands that have been together at least 10 years or longer are starting to reach out and possibly put a side project together, possibly solo, but they're still with the band, which is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can get that stream because what's great now, we don't have just MySpace anymore. We have a lot of platforms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool.
I enjoyed MySpace, but that's long.
Oh, that was all fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But it was the only kind of platform we had.
Yeah, it was.
Now we can just spread our stuff everywhere. And I hope all of you out there get a hold of it. Remember, the show is on Spotify. It's also on anchor.fm. No Cover TV. Just click on it. Check out the shows. We got a lot of shows. We got a lot of great bands and artists that are going to come on. And it's not always going to be just musicians. It might be an artist, a painter themselves, like we had Eric Picardo in. Who knows? But it will deal with the entertainment art world because that's what we're about. But mostly we're about the music and shoving in people's face, aren't we, Jeff?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also about we. If they don't like it, well, then we kick their ass.
Sure.
No, we have a lot of great followers that love, I want to say, metal. Because
cool.
It is metal, man. And then keep shredding that guitar. What are you playing right now?
Do you want to?
No, I don't want a song. I want to know what guitar you're playing.
Oh, it's a band. It's a Schecter 7-string called a Banshee Elite. And it's got like I said, I mentioned earlier, it's got a sustainer built onto it. It's kind of my main guitar for a number of years. And when back in Vacation Farm days, I was playing the Dean guitars, some of the Dimebag Darrell models back in those days.
Mm-hmm.
But now, ever since 2013, I've been on Schecter's. Kind of been my home.
Nice, Schecter's a great guitar.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of guitars, but that's been the one that I've enjoyed the most.
Kind of collect them over the years, don't we?
Yeah.
They all sound different. They all have their purpose.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Mine are old, except for the PSR.
Nice.
PRS. Sorry about that. But we're going to wrap this up, Jeff.
Right on.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart for coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And you could told me fuck off. So I'm glad you did. The rest of you out there, you know who you are that got a hold of me. It's time to get you in and at the table. Now let's do the show. All right, Jeff? Because there's a lot of great people in this town, isn't there?
Oh, there is.
You know them as much as I know because we're all friends in this town.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is what's cool.
Mm-hmm.
We all kind of know each other. We all kind of promote each other, help each other, down each other.
No, most of us don't. So.
Well, there's some battles out in the alley after the show, but it's all good. So remember, folks, No Cover TV's podcast. And again, you can get a hold of me at nocovertv@yahoo.com. And that's for the listeners and the sponsors. And Jeff, the mic is on you. Last words. It's yours, man. Take it away.
Thanks for listening, everybody. It's glad. I hope you're all doing well, and hope you dug the stuff. And if you want to hear it, Captain Kollnot and all the platforms, and I'll be playing with Flood the Desert, and I don't plan on going away anytime soon.
No, you better not.
Yeah.
Because I will hunt you down.
All right.
I'm promising you that, man.
Cool.
Just like the rest of you West Michigan artists, I do know where you live.
Yeah, pretty much.
So anyways,
yeah.
But for the people that aren't in West Michigan or Michigan listening, get a hold of me. Well, I can do this remotely. I can go ahead. If you're 2,000 miles away, I'll send you a link. We'll chat. All right. But if you can come to the table, that's much better face to face, eye to eye. And we can listen to the music and jam out.
Yeah,
We'll
for sure.
rock on. So everybody out there, rock on. Peace out, right, brother?
For sure.
All right, Jeff. We're going to have a good one. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, man,
keep shredding, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep my eye on you, brother.
Cool.
All right, we're out of here, folks. Peace.